TT. That's my TT. My TT? And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name is Ruben, and this is my Ending Explained, kind of talking about the main plot points for episode 4 of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, spoilers up the wazoo. That is your warning. Let's jump in. So this whole episode is basically about the fruition of that last few seconds of how we end up seeing our new Cap look. That is what this whole episode is geared towards. So we see Zemo. He's playing up his old tricks again. He actually disappears down a little drain hole. So he's out in the wild. We see Cap kind of breaking down throughout the episode. Cap is fighting with trying to be the good guy. But you also see that inner turmoil. Really great acting from the actor that is playing Cap. I can't believe he's been getting death threats on Twitter. What a ridiculous sentiment. People act. That is his job. He's not actually Cap or the bad guy. Marvel isn't real. Sorry, I'm going off on a tangent because I couldn't believe that this actor is getting death threats on Twitter because he's a bad Cap or acting as that character. Anyway, I digress. We see Falcon and the Flag Smasher, the leader, trying to come to terms. They're trying to talk her down. Obviously, that doesn't work. And we see the vials get smashed by Zemo. Except Cap manages to take one of the vials, and we knew that he was going to take it. We just didn't get him to see it. Throughout this whole episode, we see action upon action. You kind of have little regroups, and then there's more action. And normally, when you have consistent action, it can get quite boring. However, the way they manage to do the little regroups, a little bit of exposition dumping in between the action set pieces that we get is really fun. But this is what we were hoping that was going to happen with our character. I wasn't sure when we were going to get this new Cap revelation of when he becomes the actual bad Cap. We knew that was going to happen. So he takes the serum, and we see him with that symbol of the shield after he smashed his enemy to death with the shield. The blood splatter on the shield is a very iconic moment. I think there's been a few comic covers with the new Cap and the shield. And so now we have him as the bad Cap. And what's going to happen? What is the US Army going to have to kind of quickly reveal, like, oh yes, he was just doing what he needed to do, quash the media, which is going to go crazy with that. Obviously, everybody had their phones out. But basically, this means that he's going to become, from this point on, he's going to go downhill. He's going to think that what he's doing justifies the ends. He's going to be going against the Falcon and Bucky because the Falcon and Bucky do things a slightly different way. And he's going to do whatever he needs to do to take down the person that killed his partner, his best friend. Much like we had between Cap and Bucky, but the partnership didn't go that way because Captain Rogers was through and through good. You know, he fought the good fight. When he was small, he was taking beatings, but still didn't end up going down the dark side. Here we have someone that is not quite of the same disposition. It's all to do with the psyche. So we have some really great moments. We have with Zemo, who's just playing, just playing with their minds consistently, very carefully, watching, calculating, messing with kids with Turkish delight. You know, he's always kind of like 2 or 3 steps ahead. Obviously, we have the Wakandan warriors arrive, and basically that was one of the moments where Cap decided, I believe, that he needs to be more than human, because if he can't even defeat someone that isn't a super soldier, then what chance does he has? He's lesser than the Cap. He wants to be as good. He's trying to fight to become as good as the Cap. He has all that pressure, and now he has his friend dead. And so that moment that we saw at the end basically reveals to us he is the Cap now, but he's going to do things his way, and it's going to be much darker than we've seen Cap. I'm kind of excited to see how they play it out. I'm a little bit disappointed that all the other vials were destroyed. I was hoping that we're going to get to see a few other people pick up the serum, see what they did with that. Nevertheless, we've got a few super soldiers on the field. I like the choreographed fighting sequences. I thought it was very good in some of the places. I like particularly Bucky, saying stay there after he kicked that guy through the wall. Very fun sequences, a lot of action, some exposition, not a lot more movement on I guess of what I was expecting where the story might go. Obviously we're dealing with the Flag Smashers and they're going to stop that. But I think the next part is going to be between Zemo and the new Cap. Those are going to be the main arc. Obviously, we have a few other threads that are not tied up yet. We're obviously going to deal with the Flag Smashers, but it does seem like it's going to kind of tilt towards the other side. I'm loving what they're doing with Zemo. Let me know your favorite character in this series so far. Thanks so much for watching, but most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.